Yo, how's it going today, guys? Let me make sure this is recording real quick. Yep, it is. Okay. So I just wanted to bring you back because I'm working on the bike and I got a lot of things done. This is a big jump, I should say. It's a pretty big jump forward from where we were. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken such a big jump, but I figured it's kind of hard for me to record doing everything to the bike, so I figured I'd just do updates on the bike instead, show you guys what I've done to it, and I think you guys might be surprised how far I went with this jump in time, I guess. It has been a while. It's probably been a few months since my last video and when we started working on the bike, so I mean, let me turn it around, my camera around real quick, and show you guys the bike. So far, this is what we have done to the bike. We got our wheels. I just got the seat cover done like literally 10 minutes ago. I just put the seat cover on. It turned out pretty good. I mean, it could use a little bit better work done to it, but you know, it looks good. By the way, for some reason, I know you guys already knew this was here, but yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Something's wrong with the wire up here, and it's pulling out, I think, and it probably disconnected something in there. So I'm probably gonna have to get a new light. By the way, these tires down here, I bought these tires for a 250L and a CRF 250L. It's already street bike, but these are new tires for one. And I thought these would fit my bike at first. They won't just go on the bike. You do have to get new bearings for it and everything. And I wasn't really a big fan of the color of those wheels, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna get new ones and sell these ones. So they're on Marketplace. If anybody sees them, they're for a 250L. You can swap out the bearings in them and put them on a 450R or basically almost any dirt bike, not street bike. They're meant for a street bike, but they will fit on almost any dirt bike if you switch out the bearings for them. But yeah, I mean, I just didn't like the color, so I decided to buy new ones because I found a set for my bike already ready to go, blacked out just how I want them. And yeah, it worked out perfect, I guess. He also threw in a speedometer, so I got a speedometer as well because I went and bought those tires. Here's the speedometer. I'm probably going to have to get a wire harness for it. Or actually, no, it does come with a wire harness. My dumbass. It does come with a wire harness. Everything in here comes with just a bunch of stuff. Zip ties and what is that? Oh, it comes with a bunch of fuses as well. And unfortunately, I will say, this is the rotor for the front, which I actually took off. I know a lot of people will probably think that's stupid of me to take off because you should leave it on and because you want it for the front. I don't know. When you put on Supermoto tires, I don't know what the big difference is or the problem is between leaving the front original rotor on it is. I don't think there's a problem with it. I think everybody just likes the bigger and stronger front brake, and that's why most people leave it on. But I decided to keep my stock rotor on there. So I just said, screw it, you know? But like I was saying, the magnet for the speedometer is actually on the rotor, and I'm gonna have to take that off and put it on this rotor for when I add the speedometer and I add everything to this. And look at that, look how tight that gap is, guys. That tight gap right between the tire. I really don't like that. I really don't like how tight it is. If you can see, very tight. But you know what? It works. It shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Right now, we have the brake light being epoxied onto the rear fender. And once that is done and that's strong and I know it's good to go, I will throw that back on the bike and come back in here and show you guys what the bike looks like with the rear fender on it. Also, I did keep the stock 49 tooth. Actually, I don't even know if that's stock, but it's a 49 tooth sprocket on the rear. So it keeps all that torque and everything that I want to have, because this is going to be more stunt ridden. I'm going to be stunt riding this more often than I am just cruising, and it pulls up wheelies So easy. So easy. I love it. It's one of my favorite things about the bike. It helps me get more comfortable with doing wheelies because I don't have to put so much more effort into just pulling it up. And yeah, that's why I kept that, if you needed to know. I didn't want to drop down and get a higher top speed. I have had sports bikes. I'm not looking for a top speed on this bike, like a high top speed. I am purely looking for stunt riding. Lots of torque. That's what this shorty lever's for. You know, easy clutch control. But yeah, she's looking good. 420 friendly, by the way. Yes, I am 420 friendly. I do not smoke and ride though, and I do not condone it. That is very stupid to smoke and ride. It's just super dangerous, and I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to do. And I'm not judging anybody that does do it. If you do it, then I mean you're doing it on your own terms. You know what could and couldn't happen. That's all on you. So yeah, I'm not gonna judge you or cry about it. It's if you do it, then you do it. If you don't, then good for you. Also, I have never used epoxy before. Don't judge me. I don't use it very often, and I realize, well, hold up. Sets in 5 minutes, okay? I'm pretty sure it only sets in 5 minutes if you mix the two liquids together, which I did right here. But right here, I did not do it very well. And right under here, I put some under here on the back of the light. And I did not do that very well, I don't think. I don't know how to use epoxy. I didn't know you had to mix it and stuff first. I know they come together. Like, yeah, why don't you know that you should have to mix these two liquids together? Like, it seems pretty obvious, right? I guess it's more that I don't know how to mix them, rather than just applying it. Like, most people probably get this stuff and just apply it instead of mixing it, and I should probably mix it. I'm like, how am I supposed to mix this glue? I know you're supposed to probably smear it with the little stick it comes with and mix it that way. That just doesn't seem very easy. It doesn't. That's what I think. It doesn't seem very easy, but all right, guys. But once this epoxy sets, I am going to come back out and show you guys the bike put back together and what it looks like. I don't know. Oh yeah, what I was trying to mention about the 49 tooth sprocket as well is that I had to take the chain guard off because of it, and I really do not like that. I don't like having to take the chain guard off. I think if I kept the 42 tooth sprocket, it would have fit with the chain guard. But man, I want that 49 tooth sprocket. I don't think it's going to cause that big of an issue not having it, but it does worry me just a little bit. Also, I can't wait to get the Yoshimura exhaust. That's going to be a while down the road, but I can't wait for it. We'll be right back once that epoxy sets. Well, guys, it's been a week since I put the fender on. That's right. I got my coffee and my phone in my hand. I'm trying to open doors, not working. All right, there we go. But it's been a week since I put the rear fender on, and I'm gonna say it's only been a week because I was kind of disappointed in the way I had to put the fender on, or put the tail light on. Kind of disappointed in how I had to do that. One sec, make sure my camera is okay. Yep, my camera's okay. I accidentally stopped the recording. My bad. Like I said, I was kind of disappointed in how I had to end up putting the taillight on because it's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect, and maybe I shouldn't expect it to be, but I'd expect to be a little bit closer than where I was at. Let me show you. So I ended up having to bolt it in. And as you can tell, like I said, not perfect, and that's one of the things I'm upset about, which is why it took me a week to come back out here. But also, I mean, it's on there really good, of course. I got it all wired in and everything. So yeah, it's all good to go. Let me see if I can show you the wiring. Wiring right here. We didn't actually wire in the turn signals But also, I just want to say I put a little zip tie in a little hole right here just to hold it up, because I don't want to deal with tape and other stuff like that. Tape is just, it's not reliable. It's too cold outside right now, of course, as well, to put it on. In this barn, it's just way too cold for anything to stick, so I said, fuck it, let's put bolts through it. I have a way to actually fix the bolt holes. I'm just going to use like a hot glue gun with black hot glue, and then sand it down a little bit, and put stickers over where I put the bolt holes through so that the fairings don't look like shit. I also got a cough as well. Yeah. But we also got the horn on here. Not only do we have the horn on here, we also have this little mirror that I also got from Walmart. We got both the mirror and the horn from Walmart. I don't know why I'm saying we. I mean, I got the mirror and shit from Walmart. But there's also some other things that I've done to the bike since, or from a week ago. Clearly, you guys can also see that I put the speedometer on here. I got it all wired in and everything. Let me see real quick. Let me see actually if I can set this up. And then I also wired up the brake light. Brake light works now. The brake light, the running light, and something else on it. There was three things connected to that, but we got the brake light running, we got the speedometer on, and also, by the way, I did change out the rear sprocket to the 42 tooth only because I really wanted the chain guard to fit on here, because like I said before, I didn't trust it very much without the chain guard. Plus, it kept smacking the tire, because I did take it for a few test rides. I took it down to the police station to see if they would get it legalized and whatnot and help me with that. But no, they won't help me with that. So I was kind of on my own there. But yeah, I rode it, and when I rode it, I noticed that it was having troubles. Like, it was really finicky while I was riding it, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Is it my clutch? Is it something up here? No, it was just the chain smacking the fucking tire on the side. And now it doesn't do that because I have the fucking chain guard on there. So that's fixed. Also, I replaced the chain with a new chain, which I actually got from the same guy that I bought the tires from and got the speedometer from. He just threw it in for free, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it. But I mean, as far as upgrades go and how much we've done to the bike, that is pretty much it so far. I do want to get a new gas cap. That's probably something else. I don't know if I'll worry about it as much as powder coating and everything. Even though it's cheap and easy, I don't want to worry about it right now. I mean, the black goes with the bike, so I might even just keep it stock. And then another thing, I'm not going to cut the front fender. I know a lot of people do, and it does look nice to cut the front fender to shorten it up a bit, but I also don't mind it being long. I kind of like how it comes out more towards where the tire comes out. The tire still sticks out just a little bit further than the front fender, so I don't mind it. I know a lot of people like to cut it because it's a Supermoto, and I see a lot of other people doing it, and it does look good. But I wanted to keep this sticker on here, and these stickers that I got came specifically for an off-road bike, so I wasn't really willing to cut that up and then try to make the sticker fit on there and whatnot. The graphics just would have caused a lot of problems, and that I don't want to deal with. Not ready to deal with them, I guess. But yeah, like I said, that's probably all that we've gotten done so far. And what I've gotten done so far is making this bike street legal. So this bike is completely road legal now. Well, let me word that a little bit differently. It can be on the road and legal on the road. I just have to take it to get inspected. And then it's actually road legal because legality purposes. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Peace out. Okay, let me redo that. That was pretty boring. This is MA Moto, and I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Peace out.